Sheamus, Cesaro, how are you?
I'm great.
I'm looking at my monitor right now, and
right.
I'm just trying to fit us all in the... Because we're all big guys, but you are especially big. And at WrestleMania 33, I was particularly impressed by you, Sheamus, because I was looking like, that's a big guy.
Yeah, that's because he was wearing his high heels at WrestleMania 33, right? Were you?
Might have been, yeah. The stilettos.
And then you had the mohawk up, you know. That's another couple of inches.
So you can take all. I take all the inches I can get.
He's like a peacock. He's like a peacock, you know.
I can get just like
You know?
just like a peacock.
But yeah, you're right. He's the guy you want to talk to.
33, man. Yeah, what are we at? 35 now? 2 years ago.
33. That was in Orlando, right?
That's right, the ladder match. Where
Ladder match.
the week before, where I almost lost an eye in the ladder. I got split open.
Yeah.
Still there.
But I was mentioning the size because I find it interesting that you have the YouTube channel where you're training, working out with other superstars, female and male. And like, how did that begin?
Celtic Warrior workouts. It was an idea I had back in 2017. I started filming workouts and clips of what I was doing, and people were very interested in asking me. They're replicating what I was doing in the gym, and they're asking me questions about it. And I just figured, like, I went through a bit of a situation where I was kind of bored of my training. I was just kind of stagnant. Wasn't happy the way I looked or the way, I was just a struggle going to the gym. And I just, I had the idea of like, look, well, how about I start doing other people's workouts? I step outside my comfort zone. I leave my ego at the door and have this brave change philosophy. Which you find on most YouTube channels, people are afraid to look weak or look not like they're not strong or fail at a workout. But my thing is like, most people who've never worked out before, that's the problem. They're afraid of like looking silly or not looking at what they're doing. They don't know where to begin when they're working out. It's like telling someone like first day of climbing, here, go climb Everest. You know what I mean? Like this. Especially when you go with personal trainers, they're like, they run you through a quick thing and then just leave you on your own. And especially when other people in their training, Tony sees it all the time, dropping weight and grunting. So the whole idea was just to inspire people to take that first step to start working out. And I fail at every single workout. I'm blown up. I'm disheveled after every single workout. My point is being, if that can happen to me, if I'm okay with doing that on camera, then there's no harm in trying something and failing, but just to keep going back and back and back. It's all about the journey and taking that first step.
Yeah.
And Cesaro's been on it many times. He's helped the channel out big time, and he's one of the reasons the channel has got started off so strong was because I was able to use him and have him on the channel. A lot of WWE superstars. It's been great. So many people have supported it within the WWE, and without them, the channel wouldn't be anywhere near as successful as it is.
What made you get into bodybuilding to begin with?
My dad used to train. My dad actually did a couple of bodybuilding competitions. He's actually on the channel as well. He used to train in his shed when I was about 15, 16. We used to watch him when he's competing, eat beef hearts and all sorts of mad stuff, getting ready for a show. But he's the one who inspired me to work out.
So right now we're also seeing like an influx of athletes and wrestling in WWE and the Performance Center in the UK, and we're seeing a lot of activity there too. So what's your take on this?
It's great. It's good for the UK. It's good for the talent that lives there. WWE's branching out worldwide, and it's good.
Yeah.
Particularly a big fan of Wolfgang, by the way.
Oh, cool.
What an awesome dude. Yeah, he had one of my first matches against him when I started off on wrestling independence. It's great for the business. As I said, Cesaro's from Switzerland, I'm from Ireland, and we're obviously over here, they're over there, which I kind of prefer to be over here. But it's a great start for everyone over in the UK. More the spotlight on them.
I'm from Portugal too, so because we're all like in the European territory. Yeah. Like right now, it's exciting.
Are you a Ronaldo fan?
A what?
Huge Juventus. Are you a Ronaldo fan? Because he's a massive Juventus fan.
Ronaldo.
Are you able to say Cristiano?
Cristiano.
Cristiano.
With a Cristiano.
I can't do it.
Cristiano
Ronaldo, man.
It's exciting to see right now so many athletes and talent and superstars just kind of crop up in the WWE, like in the Europe and everything. So we're looking forward to seeing where this is going to lead. So with that, what's your take on Pete Dunne in the UK?
Oh, it's great talent. Hopefully we'll see more of him.
Yeah, it's like a throwback to Regal.
It's cool to see just the diversity of talent that's coming up, and Pete Dunne has done really well for himself, and I hope we'll see him on the main roster one day.
And speaking of great athletes, you also have Kurt Angle's last match at WrestleMania. Are you looking forward to that?
I mean, I'm looking forward to see Kurt wrestle. A little surprised about the matchup itself, as everybody is, but a challenge, you know. I just wish I got to wrestle it myself. Like
You did. You got the overhead belly to belly on the concrete by him.
oh, yeah, that's right. That wasn't really wrestling.
And then your hip hurt for another 4 months. I mean, like properly, not wearing a Shield outfit.
Yeah.
So it's a singles or a tag.
Iconics.
The Iconics are just passing by.
Yeah, I don't know where they're going because this is the sign that's in the shot there. You know what I'm saying? A little toilet humor. Cristiano.
And you are right now, this is an unusual tag team because it's not kind of in the usual format of things. Back in the day, you used to have like the Heart Foundation and you used to have like Road Warriors and all that.
The Heart Foundation was almost similar to what we are. We have the strength and. Oh, sorry. We have the strength and the technique and the speed, and then.
I just got the looks.
And
The good looks.
you have the looks. No, I think we're very close to. For example, like I said, the Heart Foundation. We have the strength. We have the speed. It's a great team. It's a great combination.
Well, we were individuals. I know what you're trying to say. We're individuals coming together as a tag team, as opposed to most tag teams back in the '80s starting as tag teams and going individuals. It doesn't really matter. The bar will be here forever.
At 9 a.m., this is the best you can get right now because everybody's tired, and they're answering questions from everybody around the world and then some. But
They got us up at 6 a.m., so I blame Adam.
More questions. There's more questions. I see you have more.
DX and Heart Foundation.
Oh, dude, I'm a massive Heart Foundation fan. I have to go with the team that I watched as a kid growing up.
Heart Foundation for me as well. Not that anybody cares, right? Right, Jamie.
Ultimo Combat, the Kurt Angle.
Not bad.
Performance Center, Europe.
You're doing great, Jamie.
Canal de YouTube on the the superstars. See?
This is the best when you talk to myself and Sheamus. You can talk about anything. You can go from sneakers to Game of Thrones to the Heart Foundation to obviously anything football, wrestling. It's just we're having fun.
No.
We have the Iconics. Iconics.
I challenge the Iconics to come say hi to Cesaro and Sheamus. Come say hi.
All right.
Really quick.
Who does it better? The Iconics pose. Okay. Yeah, but you have to do it this way. That's how it works. It goes like, come on, Sheamus. It goes like that. Okay, ready. Iconics. See? All right. We got to do that better. Check this out. We are the bar. See? Sheamus takes out the background, right?
I like the jackets, they're cool.
Thank you. They've got a picture of us on the back. We're on the back.
Show it to the camera. Right there.
Yeah.
Right there, cool.
I was going to do the twirl, twirl. Yeah, there we go. Twirl.
I'm twirling.
Representing Jockline all the way. That's right.
Fine.
Best merch around. Right, there we go.
We need to do their pose now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we showed you how to do the Iconics pose.
We are the Iconics. We are the bar.
All right.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. I like it because you have to. I like to say because you have to say like a pirate. The bar. I mean that's just how I say it.
Good. All right.
Iconic.
I was looking forward to a fun interview, but this is the most fun interview anybody's going to have in this media junket.
This Jack's shirt, that's great.
So with that, we're going to say goodbye, and we're looking forward to WrestleMania. Thank you, Sheamus. Thank you, the Iconics. Thank you, Cesaro. And here we are at WrestleMania, looking forward to the weekend.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks so much.
By the way, new tag team champions. At WrestleMania.
Oh, there we go.
Iconics.
Last message to Portugal.
Thank you all fans in Portugal, because you don't just set the bar, you are the bar.
Celtic Warrior workouts began at end of 2017. What are you laughing at?
Celtic Warrior workout started.
Yeah. I'm terrible in the mornings. I really am.
Right.
Anyway, he's a massive Juventus fan, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad we talked about it. And that's, I think, the most important part, because this is part of WrestleMania 35. It's a great weekend where all kinds of cultures and people from all over the world come together, and we're just having a blast. And I feel like that's how you make memories, that's how you enjoy it, and that's the best way to do it, Cristiano. Forever.